Alright, so welcome back to the reaction channel. This is a video that I've been requested for quite a while, and I apologize not getting to this sooner, but we are right now. It's called Gate Malfunctions on Railroad Crossing. CSX Workers Fix the Gate. Full video by Sam's Railroad Crossings. So yeah, here's the description. On Sunday, February 12, 2023, it was a windy day in Sevener, and it damaged the gate at Kingsway Road. After 2 Amtrak trains went by, a CSX worker came to fix it before Amtrak comes back. Full video of the railroad crossing gate malfunction. Yeah, it is a long video, so we'll see what happens. I'm assuming if it was this long, then this is where the process takes place for the fixing. So you can see here the gate on where Sam is near. That one is bent towards the back. Now, I remember this happened around here as well, because around the same time, it was February 24, when I went down to Wilmington, there was a very strong wind event that day and night, and a lot of the gates were also bent or they completely fell off. So it was pretty crazy, the amount of gates that fell that day. But yeah, this does remind me of that. It's a nice cloudy day with some sun as well. And yeah, let's get right into it.
So we got a problem here. And we're taking a look. We are at Kingsway Road in Sevener, Florida.
I also forgot to mention the lights. One of the lights is also bent out of its place too, so they also had to fix that.
Got damaged light there, and the gate also broke down. The gate bed is leaning. It's very windy, and the wind messed up the gate. The gate pushed the light vest now. So I can fix this. Can't fix it. CSX is gonna have to fix this. We have an Amtrak on the way too. Not sure what Amtrak's gonna do, but we have an Amtrak on the way in just a few minutes. The lights here are WCA's 12x24-inch light. The LED light. Another railroad crossing that's very close to here. There's Lena Avenue. We have an Amtrak boy here, so see what happens when Amtrak comes.
Okay, so that's some great information to start off about the crossing. You also saw the one on the other street. Yeah, it's pretty cool, and I'm assuming that's Sam's bike that's right on the shadow right there on the bottom. And you also kind of saw it a little bit before we are in this position. So we should be seeing an Amtrak soon, I think, here. Let's just see.
It's still windy here. Oh, we gave that is moving.
So one question is, I'm wondering if Sam already knew if the railroad was gonna come by near whatever. I lost my train of thought, but I think you get my question. It's if Sam knew if the railroad was gonna come and fix the gate, because the video was started this is a long video, so I'm assuming they're probably coming soon or something, but I'm not sure if you knew in advance.
Okay, we have the Amtrak one. Amtrak is here.
So as you can see, the gate's damage is preventing it from fully lowering. You kind of saw the motor trying to lower the gate, but because of how it's bent, it's not being able to lower it. So yeah, we'll see if anybody tries to blow by the gate or something, but yeah, that is definitely a severe malfunction.
Gate's not lowering. This bell is gonna keep on ringing because the gate's not lowering. It's gonna ring the whole time because it's activated.
Yeah, so I was gonna mention that about the bell. So with CSX, they program the crossing so the bell stops ringing when the gates are lowered. But because the gate doesn't lower all the way, the bell will ring throughout the activation. Now, for us here in California, that's the way it works for us. The bell will ring until at minimum the gates rise, and we're used to that. But in CSX, that's definitely not the case. And good thing is the vehicles are not going through the through the crossing, because I know they could easily take the advantage of it, but they're being safe about it, so that's good.
The gate starts lowering.
So what I believe is happening is the Amtrak train is doing a procedural stop to make sure the crossing is clear, because there's obviously a malfunction on the gate, and I'm assuming they've probably been notified of that, so they have to take precautions, and that's why they're doing this. By the way, I do like the sound of the horn on this one, and it does have a nice mechanical bell for the locomotive. See, it's pretty cool. But yeah, I believe that's exactly what we're seeing here. So the crossing did time out because the train did stop. So for now, at least, regular traffic does have the right of way until the Amtrak does move. So we'll see what happens in the coming minutes.
We're gonna put the flames on the road here.
Right, looks like they're going to go ahead and protect the crossing and probably let the Amtrak pass, and then we'll see what gets done about the broken gate. Or, it's not really broken, but it's out of place. So that's a flare, which is, again, procedural. This is usually what's done in cases like this. They put these flares just to make sure that people have precaution as they approach this crossing. And obviously, because they're going to be doing some repairs, they want to make sure that the drivers won't be, just doing unsafe things. So yeah, I really like the horn on this locomotive. I hope I see it around LA or Burbank because I do like the horn of it. I would like to film it someday.
Yeah. I thought so. Maybe not talking when I film.
So we got a nice video of how that sequence and safety procedure works. So now we gotta see what else is gonna happen because I don't know yet when they're gonna start the repair.
So on that train is the Amtrak PO92, the passenger train 92. It's not on this road caution because of like the gate broken, so messed up here. I'm gonna be here for a while, see if I can get CSX to fix it. If I won't get CSX to fix it.
Okay, so maybe he didn't know about the workers coming at the crossing after all, because he did say he was trying to wait for a while. So maybe he didn't know, but he did have some anticipation. All right. So we'll have to see what happens.
I don't know here, but I'll be here for a while. We'll see if they fix that while I'm out here.
So it looks like we got the other train that Sam was talking about. So it should be crossing through here. We'll see if it does the same procedure. It probably will. But let's take a look. All right, so it does appear that the train is slow, so I believe they will do the procedure. It's a nice horn that's roll on this locomotive.
it's gonna stop. Phase they are still going after 90 went past it. The team may put more phase in if rugbies are still going.
So crossing timed out until the train will move again. So we'll see the procedure one more time.
Are going out now. One on the other side that just went out. This one's going to go here. That went out. Yeah, they're gonna put more trains on the road. The trains are gonna do this when they go by the road, by Keith Road until CSX fixes the gate. Hoping CSX fixes the gate soon.
Well, for now, we're still waiting to see that process, so we'll have to see how long it takes to see that.
Back up around here.
Alright, the train has passed successfully. So now it's just time to see when this gate will get finally fixed. See if they do something about that light as well. But yeah, that's how the safety procedure works when it's needed. So pretty awesome, captures of both. And now it's time to see what happens in the next moments. You also got a sheriff unit right there.
The moment train is the Amtrak PO91, Transit Train 91 is very late. It came here 10 minutes ago after 92 went through. So, we have a...
Alright, so that was great. And you can see there's still some wind in the video. You can hear it, there's still wind happening, but probably less strong now than it was before. But anyways, on to the main event.
We got damaged gates here on Kingsway Road here, so the trains are stopping. Both Amtrak and CSX trains are going to stop here until at least CSX fixes the gate and the light there. The light's almost so damaged, it got pushed down when the gate got damaged. The gate pushed down my light here. CSX crews are here, we're going to go fix that gate right now.
Fantastic, so we are now at the main event. You can see the CSX maintenance vehicle. And yeah, we'll see what happens next. Now, not sure why Sam moved to this side of the crossing. I was kind of hoping to see it from the original location. Maybe it's to give the worker space, but I don't think that was really necessary. There's plenty of room over there. But anyways, we'll see what happens here. Looks like the worker decided to move the vehicle, probably to get better positioning. Now, of course, I do have to point this out, but the black car on the very right there is sitting very close to that railroad crossing track. But presumably there aren't any trains coming anyway. But yeah, it's not really a good idea to do it anyways. But yeah.
power lines there. Power lines are still going, so we didn't have a power cut. They are fixing the gate right now. Then we'll see if they fix the light there. Light got damaged as well. Light got pushed down. And the gate got pushed for wind. We got strong winds here earlier. Very strong winds.
So in this case, they don't have to replace the gate itself because it's not broken in any way. The lights are intact. All they got to do is remount it on its stand, and it should be good to go. So they're trying to get it back on its proper position. The worker is. So I can kind of see why this video is long, because it is a slow process to do the repair. Obviously, the worker has to go back and forth getting tools, or just making sure that everything is done correctly. So, trying to see what I can do here to zoom, but to look at it, the gate looks like it is indeed, it's kind of blown back into onto the fixture arm for the street light. Also seems to be kind of right, making contact with the light, with the power line there. So yeah, they do have to be careful with that. Although it looks pretty simple to just move it from there anyways. So we got three travel buses there in a row like that, so they must be going to the same destination, I imagine. So the worker moved the vehicle once again. Not sure what's going to be taking place at this point. So I'm guessing in Florida it's not required to have a front license plate because I see none of these cars with license plates on the front. So I'm guessing the front license plate is a California thing or something. I mean, it's a thing for other states too, but I guess not all of the states require front license plates. As long as they have the license plate on the back, it's all good. But in California, you do have to have a license plate on the front as well. So I guess is the worker chose to put it like this to have easier access to tools as he works on the crossing there, on the crossing signal. So yeah, it should be convenient now. just noticed that the bell is on the side of the pole rather than on top. So yeah, it is mounted there. So far, it's a pretty interesting process. I've never seen the gate repair myself, so I'm learning new things here. So I believe I understand what's happening is that the worker installed the kind of like a harness to try to get the gate back straight up. And so far it's working. The gate is coming back into place. And this is probably necessary because it would be pretty hard to reposition the gate with just your own hands. And these things tend to be kind of... I don't know how heavy these gates are, to be honest, but I just think it's... yeah, the harness is definitely more convenient, for sure.
Okay, we almost got the gate back up. Gotta loop it up again.
I'm assuming that's from the worker's radio. So at the moment, the gate has not been fully repositioned, but it looks like an attempt was made there. So right now we have to see what you're gonna do next. Looks like... let's see. Yeah, it looks like they're gonna try to do something with the gate. I don't know about formal terminology, so don't blame me for not knowing the correct name, but I'm gonna call it the gate box. They're gonna work with the controls of the gate panel there. So my guess was the workers trying to get the gate to lower a little bit, try to fix it in a better position, but it did not lower. So I'm not sure what we're gonna see next, but we'll see. We have to see. All right, so that looks much better already, don't you think? And Sam was gonna say something, so let's see what he has to say.
We got it. Well, almost. Fix the gate there, so well, we'll see if they fix that line there.
So good job to the worker for managing to be able to successfully bring the gate back up. And now it's time to continue to the next steps to get this crossing back to normal operation. Oh no, the wind wants to push the gate back again. So now I'm assuming that the worker's trying to make sure that the gate is going to stay in place, so they're trying to tighten it up in there. Well, we're making progress, that's for sure. So that's a good thing. Looks like trying to pound the pound the materials into place there. Make sure everything is tightened. Well, looks like the Chevrolet is in a very bad position now, for sure. We're on the tracks. Not much room to move there. And don't worry about that headlight on that Subaru that looks like it's freaking out. It's not. It's just the camera not able to pick up the light rendering correctly there. I'll be right back just after this pause. Alright, we're back after the pause. Sorry about the interruption, but let's go ahead and pick up from where we left off.
What's your location?
So there's a lot of wind at the moment there. Doesn't seem to be affecting the gate at the moment, which is good. Also, quite a bit of radio chatter going on there. Complimentary shout out to Arcade Gaming for that notification there. Now shout out to VT Surrogate as well for that notification. So those maintenance vehicles have a lot of toolboxes and and whatnot. You know, they have to have lots of equipment ready to be used in these situations. Now that's what we're talking about. We got some good zooming action on this work that's taking place. Kind of wish this would have been the case for most of the video, but better later than never, of course.
Here is Boiler Brigade. Actually, no, not Boiler, be Fully Right Brigade.
So this crossing is a step closer to being fully restored, it looks like. So now it's going to be interesting to see what happens next. So far, pretty cool seeing what's been happening here.
Okay, we face Brigade. Okay, let's see if we fix that light there.
Another shout out to 2 Surrogate, which is VT Surrogate's second channel. Got a nice look at that fire truck on the right side of the screen there. Pretty cool seeing that, because I know Sam has his Truck Spotter channel, Sam the Truck Spotter. So that's why I mentioned it. That wind is pretty strong, trying to hear what Sam's saying, but The wind is really hitting the microphone really hard.
Had heavy wind in the area like all day.
I must say I do like the sky with those clouds. The way it looks pretty nice.
Got a clear signal. Got Amtrak coming.
Okay, that I understood. So I heard that Amtrak train will be coming. So I'm gonna guess it's in the video. So we'll see when that happens, and then we'll take a look at how the crossing works at that moment.
Either Amtrak PO92 or the CSX IO44.
Alright, the workers now testing the gate, making sure that it's going to be working properly. Looks all good to me. Looks like the work was successful. No issues at the moment. So for anybody who is curious out there about how level crossing signals are maintained and repaired, if you thought that they closed down the whole street just to do that, no, they don't have to do that at all. So as you can see, this repair is taking place with normal street operations and with minimal disruption to the traffic, which is pretty good. So we got full activation of the railroad crossing. Both gates are operating normally now. So the damage has been repaired successfully. Good job to this CSX worker. And, kudos for all the effort put into the repair. I know these can be a bit tricky sometimes. So, the job well done.
Face we gave out just in time for Amtrak.
Yeah, it was definitely just in time. Just got enough time between the two trains there to be able to do the repair. I like how the Nissan gave up on the crossing there. Yeah, the driver's like, nah, I don't have time for this. So skip the crossing, probably go to the next one and take the short and take the it's not a shortcut, it's the long cut. But it's pretty funny how they give up. So it appears that because the crossing was just recently repaired, they haven't sent a notification that the slow order or the stop and proceed is to be abandoned. So that's why you're still seeing the Amtrak coming up pretty slowly to the crossing. But they already issued notification after that, so everything should have come back to normal after this one. Crossing timed out due to the Amtrak train stopping completely, so we do have to wait for a moment until the procedure gets followed once more time.
The Amtrak will to leave. More flames on the road. Although there's no need to, but you just fix that gate there.
Alright, Amtrak train is now moving towards the crossing, so the activation for the crossing has occurred. So yeah, they're still gonna put some flares right by the crossing, looks like. Yeah, this locomotive got a very nice sounding horn. Would like to film it one day, leading a train. there goes the Amtrak. So I assume this was the last train to do the procedure for stop and go, because I'm pretty sure they probably sent out notification that the crossing is now in good order now.
Here goes the Amtrak PO92, passenger train 92. It's going back to Lakeland. So we fix that gate here.
Alright, so CSX worker putting out the flare with his shoes because they don't need it anymore. And then he just put the other flare out as well, and kicking that off to the side there of the road. So yeah, the repair is complete at this point. We'll just go ahead and see how the video ends.
I like that. So yep, that's what the gate looks like now. Should we be fixing that light there too? I'm gonna wait for the Amtrak 91. See if that stops. Put flares on it. See where that space. Yeah, we'll see.
So looks like we're gonna be waiting for another train as well, and we'll see how that goes.
We're gonna wait for 91. It's gonna be very soon. Alright. Hey, that's... Alright. Now I'm back on the other side of the tracks here. Let me go see if I can fix that light here. Well, it's a little bit high.
Oh. Okay. Well, that went quite interestingly, I should say. I mean, I admire your efforts, Sam, but looks like that wasn't meant to be, unfortunately. For whatever reason, the CSX worker did not repair that. I mean, it's simply all about repositioning the light back into its original position, but I guess they only told the worker to fix the gates and not to worry about the light until later. That would be my guess. And assuming that we're not going to be seeing the Amtrak 91 train because we only have 19 seconds left in the video, but presumably all the trains from this point onward, they no longer had to do the stop and go because the gate is good now.
No, but I just made that worse.
Just make sure the police doesn't find out. Anyways.
Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that. Hopefully somebody else tries to fix it.
And that's the end of the video, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was pretty long, but I didn't comment a whole lot during the process because Number one, I am not familiar with exactly how they fix these signals and gates and whatnot, so I don't know the exact terminology. And two, because I'm just trying to watch pretty intently, trying to figure out exactly what's happening so I can communicate my thoughts. So that's why. But overall, pretty interesting video. I never seen a full video of a crossing gate getting fixed, so this is the first time for me. And yeah, pretty cool process. I did learn a lot about how the workers have to fix these gates. And also pretty cool that this was a uninterrupted video of the repair process, because I'm pretty sure a lot of YouTube channels would have done this as a time lapse, or they would have edited the video so that it only includes certain parts of the repair process. So I did like the fact that this was a full repair and we could see everything happening here. So yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on the video. Thanks, Sam, for the request, and I hope you like my reaction to it. And yeah, it's a pretty good video and pretty informative and answers a lot of questions to people who are curious about these kinds of things. So for sure, thanks for watching the reaction video, and we will catch you for another reaction in the next video. So peace out. Goodbye.